We want to talk about the air quality right now in some other communities. Right now, millions are under air quality alerts as that dust and smoke stream in from more than 850 Canadian wildfires. These are live looks right now. You're seeing hazy skies in Philly and in Chicago tonight. Officials say the smoke is expected to ease later this afternoon, but the conditions will unfortunately remain unhealthy. And we talked about how we're feeling some impacts here. We're seeing smoke impacting Mecklenburg, Gaston, York, Chester, and Lancaster counties, prompting code orange air quality alerts.
And tonight, Brittany Van Voorhees explains what that means and how you can stay safe.
An air quality alert in effect again for Mecklenburg County for the third day in a row. This time, though, Lancaster, Chester, York, and Gaston County are getting in on this party. Now, I will say, remember that air quality issues don't care about county lines, so this doesn't necessarily mean you don't see an impact if you're in Union or Lincoln. But in general, showing more counties overall means that the risk is a little bit higher than normal. This is due to a code orange, and this is primarily for ground level ozone. That is almost always our #1 pollutant when we have these hot, hazy, and sunny days where the chemicals mix in with the particulates that already exist every single day and they get trapped near the ground. The reason why this is a bit of an increased issue is not just because of the dust and smoke getting picked up from the wildfires high up in the atmosphere, but that's created an inversion, which is a stable layer in the middle part of the atmosphere. And so that's helping trap even more of that ozone near the ground. Now, code orange is unhealthy for sensitive groups. So this is older folks as well as young children or even people who already suffer from respiratory related illnesses. Best thing to do is try to limit overall physical activity and spending any time outdoors. Now, we know this is nothing like what our neighbors in the upper Midwest or New England states are dealing with. They're still dealing with record amounts here of significant air quality issues. And while I do expect that they could see some better, situation here by the weekend, it does look like we almost get a secondary swath here of wildfire smoke into the latter half of Sunday. Here in the Charlotte area, I do think today is probably the day you see this experienced or see this impacted the most. Things could still be a bit smoky heading into Saturday, which could limit storm activity. Brad, of course, will be talking about that more throughout the show. But I do think here locally in the Charlotte metro, we could see drastic improvement heading into Sunday afternoon.